Hey guys, it's Jordan Crypt here from Coin Bureau Trading. Just a quick update on the Bitcoin price action charts. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Be sure to use this link to take advantage of our week's deposit bonus campaign while it lasts. And make sure you stay till the end of the video to get all of the important information. While I'm recording this video, President Trump is speaking at the Davos World Economic Forum, so there is likely going to be major volatility coming into the markets, and there are signs showing us that there could be a big move from these levels. So I'm going to break down all of the important information and things that we need to be watching out for. The first important thing to be aware of is that we have now lost the POC on our micro range fixed range volume profile. If you need the tutorial on this, please do go to my personal trading channel. The link is in the description. We can see clearly that price has fallen below the point of control, which is the largest volume traded in this micro range. This does make sense as we are coming down from the really nice short trade that we got inside the value area high using our market cipher bearish divergence. So congratulations to everyone who took that trade, because the profits are now very juicy. At the max profit over 8% on spot. That trade was clear as day, printed for us on the bearish divergence on Market Cipher. So make sure you watch those Market Cipher trading tutorials on the Coin Bureau Trading channel under my playlist. You do not want to miss out on that next move. On the fixed range volume profile, we now need to watch the POC to see if we do come to retest it, if we reclaim it back up above value area high, or if it rejects us back down all the way to value area low, where we will be seeking our long trades. Really, on this daily time frame for us, this zone is a no trading zone, and we are looking for the position of power below the value area low or back above the value area high. The next interesting thing to take note of, in my opinion, is that we have fallen below our parallel channel on this daily time frame and given it a very nice retest with this daily wick. There is some disagreement among traders and communities about where exactly this trend line is lying, and it is a matter of preference. But for me, given the relevance of all of these candle bodies and wicks, this is where I'm placing my trend line, and we can see a swift fall below and a nice retest with strong volume. We are now at a very, very interesting time on the charts and a very interesting level. There are 4 very strong levels of confluence for support in this zone, and I'm going to go through them one by one. It's very important and interesting to note that we did dig deep into our golden pocket level of the last micro uptrend. From this bottom to this top of our previous uptrend, if we take our Fibonacci retracement and draw it from wick to wick, we can clearly see the golden pocket level that we are currently sitting in right now. There is a full Fibonacci tutorial on my personal trading channel, but the golden pocket is your level between your 0.618 and your 0.786 on your Fibonacci retracement. This is one of the levels of confluence that is telling us that we may get a short-term push up from this level back to test the POC around 91,400, and there are other reasons why this level could be a magnet that we're going to go through shortly. So first level of confluence here is our golden pocket of this trend. Second is the very clear order block that we are seeing right here. Please do watch the SMC order block tutorial on this channel. It is very important knowledge, and we can see that our wick perfectly tapped that SMC bullish order block level before going up about 2.68% to retest the bottom of that support and resistance flip at the bottom of the parallel channel. The third level of confluence at that level is a high volume node on our larger fixed range volume profile. Very important to make sure that you are drawing in the fixed range volume profile on the larger ranges so that you can be aware of these levels, as they are hugely important. Here we can see a very strong high volume node zone sitting between 88,142 down to 87,000. If we draw this in, we can see that it is in direct confluence with our other support levels. And this high volume node zone is even showing on our micro range fixed range volume profile. That is not even all of the levels of confluence at this level. Let me show you one more that's very interesting. If we zoom all the way out on this daily time frame and we identify the trend from 49,000 all the way up to $126,000. We then take our Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom of that wick, just around $49,000, all the way up to our all-time high top wick. And we can see something very, very interesting playing out on the charts at these Fibonacci levels. First of all, we can see how significant the 0.236 level was in holding us up with support, finally breaking and being retested before the major dump. We then see the next level just a slight handbrake turn at the 0.382 before giving a front run of the 0.618 and coming up directly back to the 0.382 level to test it as resistance. This is showing us that these Fibonacci levels are highly significant. This 0.382 level, as we can see, is also in direct confluence with the POC of our larger range fixed range volume profile. Then another thing to note, if we zoom in nice and close to our current price, we can see that it was that 0.5 level that we did tap with our wick pretty much to the dollar at $87,813. This is the 0.5 level of the Fibonacci retracement on that trend from 49 up to $126,000. Another reminder how important Fibonacci is to understand, because really these levels do dominate our price action. So just a quick recap there on these levels of confluence at that bounce zone. It is the golden pocket of our previous uptrend on our Fibonacci retracement. It is also a bullish order block on the smart money concept. It is a high volume node zone on our current micro range as well as our larger range. And it is the 0.5 Fibonacci on that larger trend from 49 to 126. And we can see how all of these levels overlapped very nicely to give us that pump back up to the retest of the channel. Personally, I did not take a long trade there, given the fact that we had not yet reached value area low, and we are also not seeing any signals on the daily time frame on Market Cipher to go long. On the 4-hour time frame, we did receive a green trigger wave dot before the 45 line. Please make sure you do watch the trigger wave tutorial to understand all of this confluence. Our VWAP did cross to the upside, which is the next level we look for, but the money flow was pointing down at the time, so I did not take the trade. What we can see now is that money flow does look like it is turning around on the 4-hour time frame. Keep an eye on this money flow to see if it does continue to the upside, but really I don't think this is a trade I'm going to take, as it's not coming from the value area low of our micro range. What I will be waiting for here in terms of the signal to go long will be a trigger wave below the 45-degree line on the Market Cipher with the 3 levels of confluence, the VWAP crossing and the money flow pointing up, or a bullish divergence on the Market Cipher with those same 3 levels of confluence. I will also want to see price in the value area low for this daily time frame trade. We can see that daily RSI still does have some room to the downside before it is in oversold, rhyming with our stochastic in oversold, giving us a nice signal like we did see here. For me now, the next major level to watch below us will be this high volume node sitting at $84,300. This is the level that I will be looking at for those confirmations on the Market Cipher for the long trade. If we do lose that level, I would be very aware of these high volume nodes further down, 79,000, 76,000, 72,000. And then very important that the largest volume in the value area low of our larger range volume profile is sitting at 67,500, along with the bullish order block in confluence with our level here at 62,000. Also be aware that those levels are within our golden pocket of that retracement from 49K up to 126K. Those will be the levels that I'll look to enter and manage a larger time frame long trade if we really do lose the current range, and if our bear flag target from the current parallel channel does end up playing out. Then very important to be aware of in terms of levels above us is the next immediate high volume node sitting here at 91,500. Put in a horizontal line there, and as you can see, it is in direct confluence with the POC of our micro range. This is the next level to watch to see if we are going to break this level back up to value area high and back up to 97,000, or if we're going to get sent down to this really juicy long zone. What I also find really interesting about this 91,500 level is if we look at our liquidation heat map, we can clearly see that from 90,400 all the way up to 91,400, we are seeing massive liquidations sitting in the market, which means that there were loads of traders who have been FOMOing into the short trades as we have been dumping, and there could very likely be a short squeeze and a liquidity grab up to their liquidations and their stop losses around 91,400. Also, one thing to check back in on that we have been following is the MA50 on the daily time frame. As we can see, this is now not looking good. We were feeling slightly bullish in the fact that we broke the MA, we retested it, and we were trending upwards, and the MA was pointing in an upwards direction. What has happened now in the recent dump is we have broken that 50-day moving average again and come up with price to almost retest it. And we can see that it does look like that 50-day moving average wants to turn around and point down once again. So keep your eyes on this, as it is a really nice trend indication in which direction that MA is pointing.